Hey there, welcome back. We are now into AI powered admin. Super exciting. Part of our deliver more, work less module. So we got our custom GPTs built, and you can build those as you go. Ask me questions about it, but I would continue to build those for you, or we can build them for you. Um, Went through the generating AI deliverables customized for clients. Now we're going to think about really about some admin work between calls, either client calls or sales calls, but thinking about like how do we leverage these AI voice recorders? Because I think we all have those now in our Zoom calls or our cell phone calls or Teams calls or whatever it is, Google calls, um, where we have all these transcripts of like, are we doing anything with them? And I think they're like, there's so much information in there. There's lots that we can do with them. And right now we're just going to talk about how we use them to like follow up. How do we create action items, tasks, that sort of thing. But they are definitely a gold mine for content in terms of what pain points, what challenges, what objections that your prospects are having to help train AI to help you create new content or respond better to prospects. So let's pop open our GPT, and we also have our prompt playbook like we do in all the trainings. So right away, this one, you can definitely upload your profile, just like we always do, to give some more context. So the more context we give ChatGPT, the better. And I also have I'm gonna paste a transcript. This is a mock transcript that I had that I just wanted to put in here. In terms of like, I don't need to answer these questions because I just want to give the transcript. So see what happens. So a lot of the AI assistants, they have some of these like summaries and that sort of thing, which is fine. But I think what's missing and what we put into this admin assistant for you is like next steps. And so we can like add these to our CRM or assign them to a person on our team. We have a follow up email draft that we can just like copy and paste and put in right away based on that actual transcript. And then also kind of prepping for the next meeting. So you think we've already had this meeting. Now we've got like an email to send them, some notes. We've got an outline. We've also had the next meeting prep doc. We're good to go. That probably saved us 3 to 4 hours just by doing that. Um, Now we can ask again anything about this transcript. If there's any resources we should send them, any other insights that are pulled from it that we might not know. And we've outlined some of this in the advanced prompt playbook for the admin assistant. So let's try this one, the follow up for unresponsive. So let's say we've had this conversation and it's been 3 weeks, haven't heard from them. So in this case, just customizing it based on this client. So we've already have the transcript. So generate a polite yet firm follow up email for them if no response, and then reinforce value, offer clarity, that sort of thing. And so now it's going to like go into the transcript. And so you can come back to this, right? Like this is a chat that's going to be saved in your side window. So you'll be able to come back to this anytime. So if this happens 3 weeks later, you can always come back and have this conversation if you want to like it to remember this conversation that you had. So it's going to use again like some of this like she probably mentioned in this conversation mental load or like zone of genius. And so it's going to remember that from the previous conversation and include it in that particular follow up. So that's AI powered admin. That's helping to leverage those transcripts, and they're definitely a gold mine. So feel free to ask as many questions as you want and as you can about these transcripts. Save them as a folder on the side or like as a chat. Sometimes I just rename them. The client, and that way, if I want to go search, I can always find them. Or you can put them in folders. Cool. So that's AI powered admin. Next one is going to be looking at your capacity. So, how much capacity do you have? How much capacity can you offer? And managing that that workload. So we're going to get ChatGPT to help us out with that in the next video. See you then.